I told my wife I haven't been honest with her. I haven't been honest about what? About how much I love her. I don't know how to tell her that. So instead of telling her in person, I wrote it in a card and left it on her pillow. Then I went to work. When I got home that evening, the card was still there. I was so nervous telling her, but I had to get it off my chest. So I told her. I told her I loved her more than anything in the world. I told her she was the most beautiful woman I'd ever met. I told her I couldn't imagine my life without her. Then I asked her, "Will you marry me?" She burst into tears. She fell to her knees, and she begged me for forgiveness. She said she didn't deserve my love. She said she wasn't good enough for me. She said she wasn't beautiful, that she was going to die soon, and I thought she was joking. I thought she was playing hard to get. So I knelt down next to her and I told her she was wrong. She was the most beautiful woman in the world, and I loved her more than anything. Then she stood up and she took the ring and she put it on her finger. And we embraced. We embraced and we made love that night, like we'd never made love before. The next morning I woke up and I found this card on my pillow. I picked it up and I read it. It said I told my wife I loved her. I haven't been honest with her. I haven't been honest about what? About how much I love her. I don't know how to tell her that. So instead of telling her in person, I wrote it in a card and left it on her pillow. Then I went to work. At first, I thought this was hilarious. I thought it was the funniest prank my wife could have pulled. But then I looked at the handwriting, and it was my handwriting. I got out of bed and I went to the bathroom, and I looked in the mirror and I said, "Who's that?" The man in the mirror looked back at me and he said, "You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here." Then the man in the mirror reached out and he grabbed me by the throat and he started to strangle me. I tried to get away, but it was no use. The man in the mirror was stronger than me. He was strangling me with all his might. Then he whispered in my ear, "You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here." And then I died.